So, the power of three. Let's talk about it. It's an extremely simple trading strategy that you can use pretty much on any pair that you want to. It happens around the same time every single day. It has helped a lot of people become profitable, and it helped me a lot in the beginning of my own trading journey. So, let's get into it. Okay, so I know it looks a little crazy when you first look at it, but I promise it's extremely simple. So I'm in Ontario, which means I am Eastern Standard Time. So whatever time it is where you are, I assume that you know how the sessions work if you're here. The first thing you want to look at from 6 to 7 a.m. is some sort of consolidation. This is how I usually check my consolidation. If it is above 20%, I usually would not count that as consolidation. As you can see, it's around 14, maybe 15 here if I go up. And next thing you want to see is a break above that consolidation. What you also need to remember about the power of three is that you're never following the trend when it comes to this. So, what you're looking for is a trend to follow, a break continuing that trend, and then the power of three, when you get into it, is a reversal of that trend. From 7 to 8, then you want to see that go above, whatever the case is. And And usually around 8 a.m. is where your setup would show up. Sometimes it's later, as you can see today. It was a little past 10 a.m. when we actually got into this trade. So you have your consolidation, you have your break, great. It's beautiful. Everything's the way that it's supposed to be. But what you want to wait for is extra confirmation. So some sort of fair value gap, break a structure, literally anything just showing you that the market is reversing. As you can see here, we waited all the way till 9 a.m. for this fair value gap to form. Obviously, you don't want to get in right off a fair value gap. You want that fair value gap to be tested. As you can see, we have one test here. That wasn't enough for me. We wanted to wait and see and make sure that, yes, this is accurate. This is actually reversing. So we waited until this strong test right here, which is where I had entered. Um, You don't want it to obviously go outside of the zone that you have marked up, but as you can see, it stayed just to stay inside of it, where we were able to get in for a sell. We placed a 1 to 4, 4.5 ratio right here. We put stop loss above the candle forming the fair value gap. And then what we did for our take profit is we just targeted recent lows. As you can see, I targeted this consolidation that we had a bit earlier during the night, around 4:30 in the morning. Um, I just wasn't confident that obviously it would go all the way down here. So this is where we had targeted, and as you can see, it played out perfectly. Like truly, you guys can do this on pretty much any pair. This doesn't always just happen in the morning. Like you can see a consolidation break and reversal anywhere in the market at any time. But if you're wanting to be on a consistent schedule and trading in the morning and whatever the case is, this is a perfect setup and it's extremely simple. So that is literally it. You guys don't need to be overcomplicating trading. You don't need to be watching 3 hour videos to understand a strategy. Obviously, you want to know the basics. You want to know market structure. You want to know what a fair value gap is. You want to know what a breaker structure is. But once you know all these basic things, then you can come on YouTube or go to somebody's platform, watch a 2 minute video, and you can understand a strategy like that, put it into play, backtest it, and it's only up from there. It doesn't have to be fancy or complicated. People who are profitable trade these simple strategies. You don't need to listen to all these gurus online getting you to pay $300 a month for signals that don't even work half the time or for information that literally isn't helpful at all.